Hi, my name's Trina Wilcox for Run Radio, and we're talking about living on Entrepreneur Island. This is a conference coming up in November, and today my guest is passionate about her nonprofit and everything about it. And so, please, Laura, tell me a little bit about yourself and what this is all going to encompass.
Thank you so much, Trina. So I'm Larra Alford, and I started a local nonprofit here in Springfield, Missouri called Passion House Project. And Passion House Project provides gently used or new furniture items or household items to low to moderate income individuals and families so they can create a space to call home while living in comfort with dignity. So our big thing is dignity. We want to make sure everyone out there has the dignity that they deserve.
So I've been talking to nonprofits quite a long time now, and this is something that just continually is a need in our community. So I'm glad that you're there, but why is the need always present?
So the need is always present because we have a lot of different situations going on in our community. So we have a rather large impoverished community in our area. And we also, unfortunately, have a lot of domestic violence going on in our area. So we really try to focus on providing what those people that maybe, we've got an individual escaping a domestic violence situation that's having to start all over again and has nothing. Or maybe we have a kiddo that's aging out of the foster care system, and they don't have any kind of supports once they age out. They may not have family there to help them, start building up what they need for their own place. Or, we have a lot of emergencies that happen too. So, house fires in the middle of the night. Families are left with nothing. So, that's where Passion House wants to come in. We want to bridge that gap for all of those individuals and other individuals that maybe just need a little something else in their home. Maybe they need a new vacuum and they can't afford it, or maybe they need a new bed. So that's what we kind of are really trying to focus on, is just being that gap bridger for those individuals. And we're also, because we're doing low to moderate income individuals, we're covering the cliff effect. So as many people know, when families are on any kind of state benefits, if they start earning more money, they lose those benefits and they lose them immediately. There is no wean off period. So sometimes losing those benefits can put a really huge stressor on the families or the individual, and they're just not able to afford the simple luxuries in life that they need for their home. And so that's where Passion House Project wants to come in.
Okay, I have a lot more questions about Passion House, so we will have to have you come back for a Run Radio podcast. But I want to focus on your contribution to living on Entrepreneur Island because taking on a nonprofit is ginormous. It's a lot of work. If you've ever thought you weren't going to use your writing skills, come to the nonprofit world. You will use so many skills. You will do so much. So tell us how you can contribute to any self-starter or entrepreneur out there getting ready to take on something or who already has.
So the big part of, and yes, you're absolutely right about taking on a nonprofit. It is not a job for the faint of heart. Um, you definitely want to have passion to be driven for a nonprofit starting. But the biggest thing is networking. And so my presentation at Entrepreneur Island is networking your way to a nonprofit. I started with this idea a year ago on October 27th. And at a year, I have networked my way to a nonprofit. So I literally talk to anyone and everyone. I'm a social butterfly. I don't meet strangers. So I have no problem approaching anyone and running my mouth, as people say. um, but my whole thing is if you don't tell everyone, then no one will be there. So when you're talking about being an entrepreneur, you have to network. You have to tell people about what your dream, what your passion is, to get your word out there, to get people on board, excited about what you're doing. And so that's what I'm bringing to Entrepreneur Island, is how to network, what to do, what the benefits of networking are, not only in a nonprofit, but you can definitely use it as for a for-profit business as well.
Everybody needs to listen to this one for sure, because when I started mine, it was like many in the
Mhm.
middle of the pandemic, and I wasn't doing a lot of networking. And I can definitely see the difference. Just sometimes all it takes is one meeting with a
Yes.
person that will share your passion and be an advocate for you, and it can make all the difference. So I am excited to hear more about what you have to say about networking your way into your business. I think this is going to be fantastic. Please tell people where they can go to learn more about you and your nonprofit right now.
You can go to passionhouseproject.org. That is our website that has all of the ways to contact me on there as well. And then check out our needs and nots page. That is our page that says what we do need, what we accept, and what we don't accept, to help the people in our community.
Thank you so much. And folks, if you want to go ahead and get your tickets, don't wait. You can get Living on Entrepreneur Island tickets right now at leavetheisland.com. We look forward to seeing everyone there. Thanks, Laura.
Thanks, Trina.